What I felt like we had concluded at the end of today's session was that what would be our ideal scenario is for businesses to come forward to us and say, here is our UX document, our user experience document, and here are our IT standards and requirements, which would include cybersecurity, what their software preference was, be that for UC or be it their enterprise suite.
In IT, to start off, there are a lot of standards, but they're not really talked about. So if you think of all the standards that go into your laptop and other things, or the fact it's got a network cable, a port on the back, there are so many standards that go into it, but you don't really talk about it. In AV, there's a very big discussion about protocols, connectors. If you think AV is much more physical, from your PC, you've got an Apple, it's got a network port and a USB port. With AV, you've probably got 10 different types of connector just for an audio connection.
I think we're undergoing a period of huge transition at the moment because, of course, yes, we have all of those audio engineering expertise, but we're bringing more and more intelligence into our devices and developing more and more capabilities which really sit outside of that traditional audio space. So whether it's radio frequency management or developing the IP and security protocols necessary so that the devices in future will be flexible, intelligent devices which can really evolve and adapt with the needs of the user. So our roadmap for the future actually goes out over many years. It's not just a 1 year or an 18-month horizon, it's many, many years into the future. And so what's out there in the long run is a very perhaps different world than the traditional audio world which we might be perceived for.
You know, a lot of the millennials that you see, or a lot of younger generations, I would say, and it's not trying to be ageist, but you've got a lot of corporations with long-standing employees. I myself have done 10 years in one company now. I work with colleagues that have done 20 or 30, and they have a way of working, they've grown up, they've got a process. You get a lot of baby-faced, new-faced staff coming in, and they're wanting flexibility. They want home working, they want coffee machines everywhere. Google don't always help by having a slide in the middle of their building, but it's more about well-being and fun. So when they go to a building which isn't quite like that, there's a feeling of, oh, wouldn't it be nice if? What's interesting is that there's various studies that also show that once they get those, there's well, what do I get now, or what do I want? And actually, even once they've got all of those things, it doesn't make them more productive. They just felt they needed them at the time.